Hello Leos, this is going to be your reading for February 2025. I hope everyone is having a good year so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder that these are general readings. They're not one-to-one readings, so if it resonates with you, great, but if it doesn't, move on. Lots of great tarot readers on here. Alright, so how I do my readings is I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide. I'll move on to Traditional Tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. And you have your card for this week. Your angel message is divine timing. Your message. Life is always unfolding in perfect time and space sequence. So, angel wisdom is encouraging you to move to a state of trust, knowing that good things are always unfolding for you. You may find yourself feeling impatient and unsettled, but instead of letting your ego and imagination pull you into a downward spiral, trust that your prayers are being answered and that your plans are coming to fruition in a way that is meeting your needs rather than your wants. You may feel that your prayers aren't being answered or that your hopes aren't being realized, but you must know that the universe and your angels are always working towards the highest good and the outcome that will best serve you. When this card appears, trust in the process. This card is a sign that your hopes and dreams are unfolding. You may not think so, but you need to remember that you may be working to human time, whereas God is always working on soul time, which can never be measured or rushed. You are being guided to know that your angel team is with you right now, encouraging you to call in the support of heaven in aligning your current situation with love. Imagine yourself and your situation covered in a golden light, and ask angels to show you the way forward, knowing that they are always working for your highest good. Alright, let me just pull some cards here, and then just give me a moment to feel the energy, and we'll get into it. Just laughing because this front row is exactly the energy you're feeling right now. Okay. Just give me a second with this energy, and then I'll begin. It's weird because it's like Leo's, yes, I get it, lion, but it is, they showed me immediately like a lion roaring, which is interesting, but it's just like in different ways. I'm trying to feel if that's kind of like, feeling like with this Seven of Wands here, if it's like fending something or fending off something, but there's something in that roar that's coming up, which is just, I mean, it's corny, but it's what they're showing me. They were showing me that really the strength in that kind of defense here, to be honest here, Leo. There's something that we really need to be defending right now. I feel like a lot of you, it feels like your hopes and dreams, there's something that, again, this energy of you maybe feeling attacked, maybe you're feeling things aren't going right for you, maybe there's something here that you're just like, I'm giving up hope on this, I don't really feel like doing this, maybe this is a relationship, career, job. I just feel like you have to be in that kind of fire mode, in that kind of defensive mode in this month of February. There might be some things that might be popping up for you, but we don't want to lose track of that. I want you to keep that kind of strong stance, and that's what the roar is kind of showing me. Obviously, if you want to think about that roar, when situations come up this month for you, I think that would be kind of important to be like, no, I am strong, I can do this, and I can kind of push forward. What they're kind of telling me with this kind of Queen of Swords coming out energy here is we need to do a little bit of strategy here. Be strategic, make a plan. The Queen of Swords is an air sign. it's all about this kind of, it's matriarch energy, but it's also being kind of concise, being intellectual, you know, really thinking things through, setting our sights on a plan of action within this kind of month here, because I feel like you're, like what the divine timing was saying, was you're just kind of getting sucked into that negativity right now. We have the star card in reverse for you and the devil card popping up here, which means things that are kind of holding us back or tying us down here. Usually this is a big card of fear. This is a big card of things holding us back. As you can see, these two people are here, are chained, have chains around their neck. Sometimes this can be negative relationships, but sometimes this can be even negative relationships with ourselves here, Leo. So they're trying to really remind you of your strength this month, and what they're kind of reminding me as well, and to kind of focus by being more strategic and logical about your kind of plan of action here. Because the star card in the reverse is all this energy of just losing hope on something, you know, losing hope on a wish. Again, maybe for some of you that's relationship, maybe that's for a career, maybe that's just something to kind of change in your life. But again, we're going to have a strategic plan coming into this kind of new year, into February. I always see the new year as April, personally, so I feel like there's still time if you feel like, oh, I missed out in January, to make a plan or start something. Don't think about it like that, because again, this is human time that we've created, but it's not divine timing, okay? Time is a man-made structure, right? We created it. So don't get so harped on time, because I'm feeling that here as well. There's something where you're just like, oh, there's not enough time for me, or I've wasted time. I'm just getting energy of that. But a lot of this is this devil energy talking here, okay? We have the Three of Pentacles coming up here, which is coming together as a group and building something. And I feel like if you are spiritual, if you do, you know, talk to spirits, ancestors, you know, guardian angels, whatever it is, whoever you relate with, God, you know, whoever it is for you, I feel like they're asking you to work together on this. But the problem is, if you're relaying something energetically that is not actually what you want, then they're kind of receiving that. I always see it as like a telephone, right? And it's just like, if the message that's coming in is kind of hazy and it's just like, oh, I don't really know exactly what it is specifically I'm looking for, or what specifically you want, it's kind of hard for them to help bring that in, because there's no kind of clarity. So I'm feeling this clarity from you in February, that it's like, okay, I need to get clear on what it is that I want and be a little bit more strategic. You know, what is going to be my daily action towards it, so you can kind of show the universe what it is that you actually want here. Again, I do feel like we're going to be almost our own worst enemy this month, so just watch for that. Make sure you stand strong in your own energy and your own conviction, even if that things are coming to you saying, you know, oh, maybe this isn't for you, or you're just like, I'm trying to think of the example. Okay, the example here is like, you know, you're trying to find, you really want a relationship, you know, like that's the number one thing, you want a partner, but you specifically don't know what you kind of want here. And so, you know, you go on these terrible 3 dates and you're like, well, maybe dating is not for me. They're telling you to have more conviction of being like, no, I'm sticking positive with this. This is what I want, and I'm sticking kind of to it. Here, maybe you could be a little bit more decisive, you know, decisive on who you date or who you go out with, but they're just saying to stand strong in your own conviction here, even if those no's are coming in, if those moments of doubt are coming in here as well. Because we have the Ace of Cups here, there is this new emotional beginning for you in this month. This is basically, you know, a cup full of love. Sometimes this represents new relationships. Other times it's just like this kind of emotional peace, right? It's this emotional new beginning we're having here. And I think it's just stripping away all this excess that I'm feeling, this excess, you know, devil energy that's trying to keep holding you back. A lot of this stuff could be subconscious. It could be triggers for you here as well, Leo. So look into that, you know, look into things if it's like, wow, am I really putting these own limiting beliefs on myself? Also, our society is kind of geared towards, you know, making us feel less about ourselves, with social media, with marketing. You know, people want you to buy, so they make you feel less, so you buy their product because that will make you better. But we got to see here maybe what our devil energy is. What is this energy that might be holding us back, or we're feeling stifled by? Okay, but that Ace of Cups is here, so that is a very positive sign of this kind of new emotional beginning for you. We have the Ten of Swords coming out here, which is like this energy we were feeling before. This really defeated energy. Ten of Swords is kind of stabbed in the back energy, is feeling rock bottom. For some of you, it might be someone you have socialized with, you feel stabbed in the back by. That might be something that you're kind of working on. You've maybe trusted the wrong person here. Because the Three of Cups is all about celebration and joy, but it's coming out with the Ten of, and usually means group, social, but it's coming out with the Ten of Swords here. It might be something we have to address in our friendship group, where we might be feeling stabbed in the back, betrayed by someone, or hurt by someone here, kind of in general in that kind of friend group. For some people, maybe this could be, it's a 3, so this could be like a third party situation here as well. Just be on the lookout for that, okay? Yeah, whatever it is that's kind of getting you down right now. The Sun card in reverse, just this energy of saying the sun's not really, you're not really feeling the sun right now, you're not feeling the shine, you're not really feeling the joy. That's okay, because that sun will come back. Even in reverse, it's not a bad sign. It just means that we might not be feeling it right now. We might not be feeling as happy as in joy. And life can't always be perfect, right? We can't always be in that happy state here. Wheel of Fortune. It's funny because when I was getting the divine timing, I was like, oh, there's the wheel. So Wheel of Fortune is going to pop out here as well. And it did. And the Wheel of Fortune is all about actually good things. You know, luck is on your side. It's generally meaning things are spinning in the right direction. And it's really hard to have that faith, even with this Ten of Swords here popping out, to think things are going well for us. It's almost like we have to go through this point to move on to something else here. So things are actually moving in your favor here. That's what they say with this divine timing as well. You know, things are turning into something better for you. Okay. Yeah, there's the Lion popping out too, the Strength card in the reverse, right? And the Strength card is you don't feel strong enough right now, so you might have to be extra, you know, self-motivating, whether that's like sticky notes on your mirror, whether that's just taking more time to meditate this month for yourself here, because it's like, you got to feel that goodness is coming back for you here. That sun is going to kind of shine again, even because it's not going to feel like that in the kind of reality of the things this month. And you just are fearing you're not strong enough to get past whatever this is. Get past these demons, get past these kind of Ten of Swords here for yourself, Leo. But I promise you, you do have that lion roar. You are strong enough, and just feel in that energy. You know, feel your strength this month, okay? Because it will be a little bit of being tested. There's energy here of not sitting with your sadness too much. We have the Knight of Wands popping out, Two of Swords in reverse, the Five of Cups, and the Hermit card in reverse. When the Five of Cups comes out and the Hermit card in reverse, it's energy of me that we're sitting and focusing on our sadness a little too much. We're focusing on the things that have fallen over here, and not the things that we still have standing in our life. And I understand if this is kind of a really hard process for you this month, maybe something really tragic happened or something like that, but they're just saying don't stew in it. Process it, but don't stew in it. Don't isolate yourself, right, with this Hermit card in reverse. This could be kind of depression energy, right? This could be shutting yourself off to people or other things around you. it feels like they more want you to experience that, but find this joy as well, and find this kind of fire and this energy back within yourself, Leo. Do the things that really make you happy, that kind of really light you up here. It's funny because I'm not, as you can see, like, with the knight here, there's kind of flames around, but I saw a little flame at the top of this wand. It's like finding what kind of lights you up. Is this energy that I'm kind of feeling, or things that kind of bring you joy? Even if you're like sitting in your sadness and need to process, you're like, I was about to swear, but I don't know if you can swear on YouTube, but it's kind of just like, I'm going to do this because it makes me happy and I kind of wanted to go do it. It feels like that energy is going to be really helpful to pull you out of whatever this is that is kind of, that's stewing here, whatever this kind of stewing in this kind of sadness, or stewing, isolating ourselves. I want you to do anything that kind of brings you joy. So even if you're spending money on that, even if you're just like, well, I'm doing this because I want to do this and I'm going to be happy doing this, and it says do it this month, because it'll help you pull away from whatever this kind of negative energy that's kind of looming here, right? You might have an air sign in your corner. I have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. That's just kind of a pairing here. I feel like there might be this air sign that really kind of lifts you up. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. I feel like time with this person, Leo, will be super, super beneficial, because I just see they really help you with your self-worth. And it's like the things that they say really, this could be a friend, this could be a spouse, this could be, a family member, but I just feel this kind of comforting energy from them, which is usually not what I get with the King of Swords. King of Swords is a little bit more logical and strategic, but it really, I'm getting this really warm feeling from this kind of King of Swords energy. It's just like, and just the Queen of Swords as well. It's like this pairing here. So I feel like there's someone here that is going to be really beneficial for your, I don't know. I feel really warm, and I feel really like there's a little bit of tears in my eyes right now, to be honest, but it just feels very comforting, this energy. Whoever it is. It might be in spirit too, because I'm getting someone older. Yeah, very comforting. So whoever this is kind of for you, Leo, lean into that comfort that this person provides, because I think it's really going to help your self-confidence and your self-worth this month as well. Okay? Very kind energy, that whoever that King of Swords is. Something didn't come in the way that we hoped for, whether it was, for some of you, again, maybe a relationship. For some of you, maybe it was a job. I have you kind of weighing some pentacles here with the Two of Pentacles. It's weighing options. Sometimes, usually, this means financially. Maybe something didn't go your way where you're hoping for a bonus or something like that. But I see the Page of Pentacles here in reverse. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse is always understanding that something didn't grow the way that we hoped. When we planted a seed, when we planted an idea, what we were hoping for didn't really match the reality of it. And that's okay. It's okay to plant again and try again. Maybe try something different on that here as well. Because again, something didn't come to fruition. Something didn't come in the way that you wanted it to. It has something to do with financial, and it also has something to do with emotional, because I have the Knight of Cups in reverse, which means some kind of emotional offering that we're hoping for didn't really come in for us. And that's okay, but you're just kind of weighing your options. You're trying to figure out right now which is the best kind of way to go in this kind of situation, whatever it is for you here. It's okay to plant again, because you never know what that plant is going to grow like, right? It's like, okay, I did this last time, didn't really blossom the way I wanted to, didn't really work out. I'm going to try something different here. I'm going to try something, maybe I'll try to do it this way. And that's okay. And I saw a TikTok video, I'm going to TikTok, but I am on TikTok as well. But I saw a TikTok video recently where, it's like, something you're afraid something won't kind of grow back, but then it grows back 10 times better. They're talking about plants again in this situation, but I feel like that's for you to hear too. You have to really be open to the idea of something you can try again and have a better result. Here, Leo. Lots of timing cards for you. Wow. They're just telling you to trust right now. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, Moonology energy right here. This is this tough cycle right here, this 10 of Swords. Okay, it's coming to an end here for you. Trust that it's coming to an end, and trust that things are actually moving in your favor right now, okay? I just had to restart the video because I ran out of memory or room. All right, the other card you got here was Trust the Timing. If I can get to the right page. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So often those who feel like we're here for a reason sense that time is running out. They spend their life worrying that they might have missed their moment. But the only way to miss your life or your moment is to spend your time worrying about missing it. It's never too late to answer a calling. You're never too old, right? This star card in reversed, this devil energy. The tides of your life are magnificently orchestrated to come in and out in perfect unison. Don't race ahead and ride a wave that was never meant for you. You'll waste your precious time and energy when instead you could be enjoying your life. Right, what we were saying with this Knight of Wands card here. Finding what lights you up, finding what brings you joy, and just following that this month. Everything has a season, and you're being called to trust, right? Trust the timing. Trust the one you are in. Do not let impatience, comparison, competition, paranoia disturb that seed. We talked about planting new seeds. We talked about how competition of social media, how it's making you feel kind of sometimes less than. Seems that everyone has anxiety these days, constantly scanning for something they might have missed or a possible threat. Keeping our mind pointed in the same direction, Queen of Swords, and pointing the same direction as our soul is near impossible at such reactive speeds. Right now you're being reminded to take a breath and trust the wave you came in on. To trust the season you're in, and time is not running out. There's plenty of time and there's no rush. It's never too late. Alright, Leo, that was your February reading. I hope that helped.